The Grotto who plays Bowser now.
Yeah, I hate all of
Back.
it. So anyway.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
Let's go South Florida.
All right, so now we're in top 8. They have clawed their way into losers top 8.
Yeah, you guys have literally witnessed the path that Wrath and Salt 1 has to go through to make it into this losers top 8.
Yes, yes.
We are officially at a 3 out of 5 sets. Despite them having to go through Nairo Cosmos, Wadi and Squirk, and even Pelka and Meister. And Meister in a 2 out of 3 set, we have officially gotten to the big guns where it's 3 out of 5 between MVD, ESAM, and of course Wrath and Salt 1. But ESAM, perfect positioning for that down air. And honestly, man, this is something that I was thinking about when it comes to this matchup. Salt 1 having to forcibly recover below the ledge is going to be troublesome, especially against a player like ESAM who loves to play off stage and goes for these down air spikes.
I mean, can we talk about these up airs? He's just waving ESAM away, getting 60%, but that's not. He's going to need a bit more than that. ESAM is, time and time again, I'll tell you, he's one of the best flow charters in the game. And so if you do understand his setups, and he has a lot of them, you will lose your stock instantaneously. He has a very great, astute understanding of the game, and really great edge guards we've seen from him on Salt 1.
Also, ESAM had the C4 on him, but he transferred it right over to Wrath, who just saw himself get blown up.
Yeah, gone. Oh, the mix-ups there from ESAM. I love that quick attack.
Yeah, that quick attack. You saw him try to go for the up tilt right afterwards. And I feel like this is the type of, we're talking about how fast Wrath and Salt 1 are with their characters, but who's just as fast as Pikachu out here, who could add in that extra pressure, not only in your face, but closing in that gap that you see Wrath take advantage of when it comes to being patient and allowing Salt 1 to do his thing. Absolutely.
And when you're talking about traps in the limiting space, no one really does it better than MVD. MVD is the king of traps. Always, man. Always been very, very solid, very, very capable. And he's also just teamed with ESAM all these times, so these guys just know what they're looking for. Easy catch right there, case and point.
I was going to say, even though the up smash didn't connect, he still knew he was going to roll behind him, so he just did the slow turnaround into the up tilt.
The slowest walk.
Strutting.
Yeah.
Goes for that high recovery, still living though. Of course, green team still on their 2 stocks, while blue team right here on their last ones. Oh, he aired. You know what that was?
No,
he predicted that he was going to have to tech on the side of the stage there, so he actually did a directional air dodge input instead.
Oh, in that situation, people really need to get used to the point.
It's percentages, honestly, like knowing how far a move could send you knockback-wise and how close you are to the stage.
But the thing about it, in that situation, you can actually use an option select with up B and air dodge. And delete it. Yeah, use the option select. You do up B and air dodge. If you get hit, then you'll go into the air dodge and tech. If there's not a tech situation, the up B will override it, and then you'll just do an up B instead. Yeah. So that's what you do in those kind of situations to avoid that, do I tech, do I not?
Is that all from the buffering system?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's all from the buffering system, I figured. Because I know that throws a lot of people off, but knowing that, shout out to Bam. All right, Bam, with that knowledge out here. You got to go for that option select, because at that point sometimes, switching to Joker. Actually, I'm not surprised. I was talking about earlier, like when we first saw Wrath and Salt 1 on stage here, I know Wrath has a few characters in his kit between Inkling, Joker, and Sonic, of course, and we got the immediate switch after that game 1, wasting no time to see how Joker does within this matchup rather than Sonic.
Yeah, very interesting pick here. Of course, we do know if you're looking at just alone, isolated, the Joker versus Snake matchup, you should see a whole lot of Big Bro Arson. So,
Big Bro Arson.
Yeah, Big Bro is coming out to play. So I think that's what he's probably going to be looking for here, and is to really decimate the playing field.
Yeah, I definitely agree on that. I mean, we saw that from MK Leo, actually, how quick he is to get Arsene, but also just, Rebel's Guard just being annoying to deal with when you even try to be patient. Don't go for a grab, and instead just try to wait it out and throw out an aggressive option where Rebel's Guard is still charging up on you.
Yeah, and it's really nice, too, because you can hold it in a doubles format. You can just hold it out there and wait for your teammate to come over and help you.
Yeah, it's like, okay, they see that I'm overcommitting here. Just make sure you get them off of me, because I have to make sure I can just get out of this situation here. Goes for the dash attack.
Yep.
And I like the respect that we're seeing from MVD too. He's not trying to infiltrate Wrath's space here, going for the high recovery. ESAM at the ready to go for those backers to get Wrath away from trying to cover MVD's landing.
Man, these guys are both playing absolutely amazing here. Of course, we have Salt 1 at kill percent at this point in time. He's going to have to be really cognizant of that. The dash attack from ESAM, he's going to push him to the other side. and green team trying to hold them down.
I also feel like the switch to Joker is definitely the move when, you know, MVD's doing a really good job at... Oh, did he just blow himself up?
Explosive.
He blew up not only ESAM, but he also blew himself up. He was like, all right, I mean business. This is where my power-up comes from.
Everything must go.
But I was going to say, like, he could also use Rebel Guard on the explosions on the grenade and stuff like that, which also, you know, fills up that meter a lot faster.
Yeah. I love that Wrath ran away because he's like, all right, wow, he's actually just going to do up tilt on the death throw. He's like, sorry, yo, sorry, dude. Or sorry.
I'm not putting myself in that position because he would actually die.
Yeah, he's like, I can't save you, bro. A good T-Jolt, of course. Even greater shield there by Wrath. Going to go for F-tilt, get him offside the stage so we can go for briefly a 2v1 situation.
I really like Wrath's movement, honestly, right now. Just between the dashing between both MVD and ESAM, retreating back to Salt 1, waiting for Arsene to come out so that way he knows he can overextend right here.
Yep, and using that power character, he's going to lose his stock to the dash attack. Yeah, kind of a little bit early there. I got 131%.
And it looked like he was DI in that direction because it looked like he was moving in that direction at first.
Exactly, yeah, I do believe you're right.
Gets the drag down with the Nair. We got the lightning nukes coming out.
Yep.
No milk with that. The Cypher hitting Wrath away, but MVD having to go for that high recovery, figure out where he's going to land. Salt 1 not going to contest him with that. Instead, ESAM gets stuck by the C4. We already know what's coming after that.
Yep.
And that's why you see ESAM go for the quick attack right after he gets stuck with C4, because he can just quick attack through his opponents and just stick him that way.
Absolutely. And I do love them going for that tactic right now. They definitely need it. We're looking at 4 stocks to 3 right here with MVD about to lose that stock. Dare I say it again, 4 stocks to 2, and ESAM on 65% on this last stock.
Yeah, honestly, Wrath and Salt 1 looking like the switch to Joker was the move, looking cool at the same time.
Yep.
Using that gun down, trying to get back into the stage, but ESAM using the quick attack to contest him right afterwards.
Man, Phantom Thieves mug veteran. That's crazy.
Mugging these stocks.
Yep. Good catch right there by MVD.
Like the wait, just trying to see where ESAM's going to land before trying to contest him. Sees that he lands on the platform. Now, while green team is stuck on the ledge here, we have blue team taking complete stage control.
Yeah, can we talk about how long green team was on the left side of the stage?
Yeah, they were there for a while. I wasn't sure if they were just trying to set up something at the same time, because you know how MVD loves to stick ESAM whenever they have the opportunity.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Big bro Arsene. Yo, we got 1-on-3 right now.
Oh, that's a free 20% right there.
Oh, done. Yo, you cannot escape. Big bro.
He had nowhere to go.
Nope. You're getting jumped.
Yeah, that was definitely the move on Wrath's part. Switching to Joker. Did a really good job, honestly, of just adding that pressure, but I just want to talk about Wrath's movement again. Like, he was just doing a really good job at microspacing, but also just retreating back to Salt 1 whenever Salt 1 had a problem. Salt 1 was also doing a really good job at stock tanking.
Yeah.
He was at 160 for a really long time.
Yeah, no, very much so. Kind of funny initially when you said that. I thought you said, "Oh, look at that rat's movement." I'm like, damn.
Oh, that rat's movement.
That rat. Look at that rat go.
The rat.
Look at that rat go, man.
Pridu would be very proud.
Pridu, yes. Yes, absolutely. All right. So we're going to go into game 3 here. As you said before, the Joker pick looks like it definitely is working out. Very, very smooth. We're able to close out that game 2. Now, we are officially in a best of 5. So let's see where this adaptation goes.
Yeah, I honestly feel like MVD and ESAM were just playing the way that they usually play, but unfortunately just got overwhelmed by Arsene in general. It can be tough to deal with that character. And the way that Wrath has just been mixing it up in terms of like when he needs to go in and when he doesn't, you see that he's super patient, plays the same way that he did with Sonic basically, but when Arsene is out, he's a completely different player with the aggression.
You know what's funny? A lot of people don't recognize that all the Sega characters in this game all play similar. They're all hit and run characters.
You know, I actually, not until you said that, it's very true actually.
Yeah.
How is that?
Yeah, right?
They know something.
Yep.
All right, so Arsene finally out, almost hitting MVD with that back air. Although ESAM's coming up with the drag down on the fair.
Ooh.
The Salt 1's trying to punish him though. I love the way he jumps to avoid Salt 1 coming through with the fair. Keeping Salt 1 away from him and letting MVD deal with that instead while MVD tries to set up on the opposite side of the stage.
Oh, gonna get that sticky. Good stuff. You know you're going to get that forward smash. It's not going to be enough there coming out from Wrath. Wrath's going to try to go for the 2v1 on ESAM, but that's going to be a very hard situation. You can't really 2v1 Pikachu. The character's just so mobile.
Yeah, it's mobile and also small sometimes, falling underneath a lot of moves, but using that forward smash to get that perfect punish on Salt 1. Green team already looking a lot stronger from the last game, but as I just said that, we have the back air coming through, taking out MVD's first stock.
Yeah, and I'm loving this C4 tactic, quick attack that we've been seeing from these guys. They're working out fairly well, being able to get a decent amount of damage, and also puts the Wrath and Salt 1 on notice. So
yeah, puts them on notice,
that,
and I also feel like it's going to make Wrath use Rebel's Guard a lot more often, at least in this matchup here.
Really good stuff by Wrath. He's guessed right pretty much every single time once he's been put on off stage by ESAM, and that is very hard. A lot of times ESAM just goes and he gets the freest of gimps on a lot of people. He's just really talented when it comes down to that edge guarding aspect of the game, especially with Pikachu just being a good character there. So good stuff by Wrath.
Yeah, and wow, okay, that. Well, I mean, he was at a pretty high percent, but it looked like it was delayed right there. Forward tilt coming through and taking out ESAM stock.
Yeah, that forward tilt just deleted that stock. He just got shanked.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like the empty hops coming from Wrath, and I like how ESAM and MVD are adding actually more pressure versus Wrath, despite him being a lot more patient now that Arsene's not on the board. Arsene almost ready. He's here.
Yeah, big bro. Oh, wow.
Big bro, but MVD said you're not going to get the chance.
Yeah.
And
wow.
It looked like, I'm not too sure if he had dropped it on him, but if he was stuck with that C4, that was really good call on MVD's part, because he literally waited for Arsene to come out before actually just pulling the trigger on that C4.
Yeah, he just duffed him.
Sometimes it's really small, and on this stage in particularly, it could be a little difficult to catch a C4 because it actually blends into the black outline of the Pokeball.
Yep. And that, yeah, really phenomenal stuff there by MVD. Real class stock. Of course, we do see Arsene online once again. Big bro is here. Good good F tilt. Push on side of the stage. Good weight there by MVD.
I was gonna say that was really good patience right there. But Salt 1 not having it, taking him out right away after that. Falling through the platform with that fair into back air.
Oh,
adding in all that damage with this double nair coming through on MVD.
Man. Good stuff there.
Yeah, the rising up air.
Yeah.
I like how he retreats back to the center stage. Again, Wrath is playing that patient game until he gets Arsene out on the board.
Okay, yeah, I was like, dude, someone's going to lose their life, man. The fact that they both went out there, that was the play, unfortunately. Yeah, that's going to be the play that's potentially going to make them lose this game. Yes, they will.
Yeah, I was going to say he actually transferred over that C4. I was trying to look for it on Joker's black coat, but he transferred that using Pika's fair.
Yeah.
And I saw it on ESAM at first, but I wasn't sure if he was able to get in because you saw how Wrath was able to use the gun while he was landing at the same time, just trying to keep ESAM away. But the moment that fair connected, MVD knew that he could just pull the trigger right there. Yep.
Man, that's a very rough one because I feel like the game was definitely in Wrath Salt 1's favor. And then they just both decided to run off against ESAM of all characters. That was a very surprising selection by both of them. Oh, yeah, of course.
He loves playing off stage.
Oh, yeah,
so, like, the moment you try to go off stage versus ESAM, that's honestly trying to play ESAM's game at that point.
Yeah.
And, you know, while you do that and your full focus is on Pikachu off stage, you have MVD setting up on stage with this, honestly, just trying to cover the ledge at the same time with a lot of these explosive between grenades. And even, you know what I actually haven't seen from MVD is Nikita.
Yeah,
he has not been able to use Nikita yet.
Not at all.
Now, at the same time, I feel like Salt 1's honestly just not letting MVD run away with Nikita at the same time.
True. I mean, he's been consistently pressured. The moment he gets on stage, they try to stop him from even planting any amount of things. So it does make sense why we haven't seen really Nikita in play.
Yeah, it could be a little bit more difficult to utilize in doubles, especially when you have all players on the board here. More so in a 2v1 situation, that's when you could get away with it. But good stuff on Salt 1 for adding in that pressure. I mean, we saw him go for that double nair on MVD last game, racking up so much percent. But you see him here trying to help his boy Wrath get back onto the stage safely, sees that MVD was trying to use the Nikita. He heard us.
There we go.
And that's a perfect situation for him to use it, but the moment that you saw him use it, that's when Salt 1 was right on his tail.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, also he was able to close out that stock from ESAM on a forward smash and still racking up a decent amount of damage here on MVD. MVD's going to be at 73%. Thought 1 going to be at 97.
Oh my gosh, the grapple snipe though, actually hitting MVD deep into the blast zone when he was already close enough as it was.
Yo, Scorpion DLC. Oh, let's bear. Oh, here it comes. Uh-oh.
This is the ESAM game, and It actually looked like he could have recovered, but I'm not too sure if he was actually just too low at that point.
Yeah, at the situation when Joker is still, even if you do an air dodge, if he's still considered, I believe, like in a tumble situation,
yeah, you just can't.
He still can't grapple. Very, very phenomenal stuff. Honestly, ESAM hit him off stage a multitude of times. It was only a matter of time. Like I said before, I was already surprised that it had to happen yet.
Definitely agree on that. Oh, the dash attack going through Salt 1, making his shield pretty small at the same time. I like the dash back, avoiding that Thunder. Hits him with the fair, sending ESAM off stage, and not contesting off stage, uses that dash back into forward smash, but great DI from ESAM.
Yeah, very, very good DI.
Oh, he was reading a hard roll read.
Oh, and the C4. Yep, he's like C4 again.
Oh, he gets a jab block, and MVD not retaliating with a follow-up after that. And ESAM was actually blocked in the middle by MVD too, so he couldn't have done anything from the jab block either.
Oh, I do believe the C4 is on. Oh, yeah, C4.
Yeah,
yep, got him.
Not just that, but we blow up everybody, but ESAM also preventing Wrath from trying to tech on that.
Yeah, phenomenal stuff there. And now we're going to see potentially the end of our hero story. Wrath, the lone warrior, the lone phantom thief, against a snake and a rat.
What timeline is this?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, gets a dash attack, sending Wrath off stage. Not going to get that C4 explosion, but that Arsene coming out, allowing him to stall a little bit in the air, mixing up his own recovery back onto the ledge. And I feel like kind of messing up MVD from trying to pull the trigger on that forward smash.
Honestly, if anyone can do it, Big Bro Arsene can make it happen.
But yeah, what's the point of doubles when you have two people on the screen already here?
Yep.
That is, of course, for Joker and Arsene, but the Nikita preventing Wrath from trying to get that pivot grab. Going for that low recovery. Great recovery from Wrath, actually.
That was cute.
Avoiding the Nikita.
Yeah, he's actually moving like a phantom thief, but that don't matter. See ya. Damn.
Really good stuff. We have the crowd clapping for the heroes. Wrath and Salt 1, which I honestly feel like were the MVP not just through losers bracket, but, you know, standing in top 8. They managed to go through people like Wadi, Squirk. We have Nairo, Cosmos, so many insane teams that we saw this team particularly take out. So really good stuff. I mean, they were playing on stream for the last 3 sets. So for you guys tuning in right now, you guys missed out on a good amount from Wrath and Salt 1. But, you know, getting taken out by ESAM and MVD, not surprised. I mean, this duo is a static duo.
Those 4 sets, right?
It was like 4 sets, yeah.
4 sets.
Meister and Pelka as well.
Yeah, Meister, Pelka. Then they played Wadi and
Squirk.